cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's happening in TNN Trap News Network? Back in the same, like cracking the same here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledgeito, you're not gonna get in nobody's collegeito. Hit us with a like, with a comment, with a good subscribe for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News, views, knowledge, you ain't finna get nobody's college. We finna slide over to Right Give TV, where Rat Run Runner is talking about DJ Akademiks. Yes, man, DJ Akademiks has made it clear that Rat Run Runner is stealing from Blueface, and Rat is not happy about that. So let's see what the angry Rat got to say. Shout out to Right Give TV. Make sure y'all hit him with a like, follow, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
You need to subscribe to the home and your Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
Already run academics saying Blueface is getting hustled by Wack.
Oh, yeah, we got to put that up.
Yeah,
I called that baby. That nigga acting like he didn't know what I was talking about. They talking to me about finesse 2 times contract. I said, nigga, that nigga got 5 niggas in this contract. Nigga, what are you talking about?
It's a conflict of interest. You know, I'm not going to get in their business, but I always knew Blueface was pretty stupid. I will tell you why. Blueface is signed to WACK100 and managed by WACK100. Let me tell you how this works. So if you're the manager of the guy label, they take at least half already. Then you're getting managed by the guy who owns the label. So of your 50% that you're getting, or less than 50%, he's still taking at least 20% of that too. It's double dipping. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign, you never get managed, or you don't have a management company owned by the people that also sign you. You get what I'm saying? So you never sign, right? You never get managed.
So let's stop it right there. So this is when I called the crazy nigga today, I said, yo, where did you get this from? He said, well, finesse 2 times has JPE, which is J Prince's dad, the father, Mob Ties, Moneybag Yo, then Atlantic. I said, that's 4 people ahead of him, right? Right. I said, okay. He said, well, he got 20%. I said, nah, he got 20% or 50%, which is 10%, right? Right. I said, okay. I said, so what did he say he got? He said he ended up with like $30,000, $40,000. That's what they gave him out the budget. Right. I said, okay. I said, all right, so this is how it works for me. For one, ain't no 4 or 5 people in there. If Blueface get an advancement of $500,000, he get $500,000. You don't take 20% of the $500,000? Absolutely not. He get $500,000. Now let's just say the budget's $1 million. He said, well, Wack, where you make your money at?
Why are you even using these crazy fictitious numbers? Blueface just sold his house and is living in a little bitty townhouse streaming with Stunner Girl. Who you talking about?
I said, I'm going to tell you. The other $500,000 is for what? He got quiet. I said, what's the other $500,000 for? It's $1 million on the table. I done gave the artist $500,000. Can't you say 50%? Let's call it 50%. What's the other $500,000 for? He said, well, the album got to get done. Producers, studio time, features, mix, mastering, videos, all that shit, right? Right. So, okay. So how much you think that costs? He said more than $500,000. I said, exactly. Now, because I'm Wack, right, I may get all that shit done for $400,000. Because the producers didn't charge me. The video, that shit, it cost $50, they charged me $25. Right. I said, so let me ask you something. If you just said all that costs over $500,000, that would mean if I gave him $500,000 and it cost $600,000, I'm $100,000 in the hole, right? Right. But y'all
Blueface could get a deal for $100,000 right now at the absolute best.
really puts him in the hole because we got to recoup everything before the other money come in, right? Right. But if Wack could get it done for another $400,000, you got a problem with me making money on the label side because my name and my relationship save money? He said, no. He said, but Blueface got the $500,000, right? Yeah, but you didn't take no money. No, I gave him his half of me. He said, wouldn't your management kick in? I said, well, once the album's done and everything's out, and I go set tours up and do deals over here and deals over there and boxing deals over here and this over there, then my management money kicks in. He said, and you take half of that? I said,
Sometimes people use words. Sometimes those words become sentences. And sentences become stories. Still ain't said absolutely nothing. Still ain't said absolutely nothing. Wack said a bunch of nothing.
no, the max is 20%. It's illegal to do anything over 20%. He said, no way you giving him all that. I said, all my artists get the same deal. That's why they don't go nowhere.
Except for the game.
Now, the rest of them niggas,
Savvy Third is home, I believe, and he's not messing with you. I'm not sure what's going on.
they fucked up. Because they got 5 hands in the pot. So, Finesse, 40,000, takes him 12 deals to get what Blueface might get in one. And you got management that's finna go over here and make shit happen.
He's absolutely saying nothing. You're not addressing anything. You're not going into these allegations of you stealing money from Blueface. You talking about Finesse 2 times and all that kind of stuff. You are absolutely talking about nothing.
Cardi B features and God knows Lyrical Lemonade videos and these features and that shit.
Cardi B features, Lyrical Lemonade, all that kind of stuff. That ain't happened in no recent years, bro. Stop living in the past. You sound like an Eagles fan.
And you in Europe on your first run out, which doesn't happen. You got artists been around there 10, 15 years. They've been on a European run. And all kind of other shit. We ain't gonna talk about when a nigga sleep and his phone go off at 8 o'clock at night. What's up? Blueface in jail for attempted murder in Vegas. And he on the freeway.
You sleep at 8 o'clock at night? Oh, so Blueface having all the attempted murders and all that kind of stuff, and you help him out of that. Oh, Blueface is indebted to you. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Blueface and all his legal problems has him tied to Wack forever until he pays Wack back all that money for bail, lawyers, and all that. Got you. He Suge Knight Blueface. Blueface is an idiot.
And calling attorneys, making niggas get on planes.
So Wack is basically admitting to extorting Blueface. Got you.
To be at the courthouse 7 o'clock in the morning and going to book houses and shit so they can give you a bill and give you ankle. I said, it's a whole lot come with it, because a lot of times when you and your management in that building, they ain't going to the streets. Oh, when we talking about streets, let's talk about what comes with that. What the bill should look like for when all that's going on. Well, that's a cost that's zeroed out. That just comes with it. He said, Wack, I'm sorry I mentioned your name. I thought he had the same contract as Finesse. I said, hell no. That's why you don't do that kind of shit.
Until I hear DJ Akademiks admit to apologizing and lying on Wack's name, I believe none of this.
Finesse can get out his contract. He just don't know what to do. Why won't you do it? I said, because he a snake. 90% of the artists in this game is a snake. This is why I understand why they do Finesse the way they did it. They know as soon as he get a name, as soon as he gets some popularity, he gonna turn on him. So what they do, they whoop him out the gate. So when he turn on him, like he do, I want out the contract. Fuck y'all. They feel good about it. I get it. I tell niggas every week, Wack, man, nah, nigga, you's a snake. In the block. I see it in you. You just called me talking crazy about the very same nigga that put you in position for you to talk to me. You a snake. So, I see what you was doing, Akademiks. Bad example. Blueface ain't got 5 niggas on the contract, bro. The crazy part about it is, shit, he really my business partner now, because that's what I do. I build shit and cut him in as part of the owners.
Nice.
Yeah, that's how you do that. Like, you know, all my cats I start off managing, we usually convert into being business partners because the contract runs out. I don't go nowhere, they don't go nowhere, but the business is still coming in. And I'm one of them niggas that create shit. Anyway.
So Wack is saying a bunch of nothing and basically excusing the fact that he's now extorting Blueface. Blueface went to jail. Wack paid for lawyers, bonded him out, and now he is owed money back by Blueface, and he's going to keep Blueface in these shady contracts. It has probably stipulated in the contracts until certain things are paid out, he won't be out of it. So basically, he just should Knight Blueface, and Blueface is being extorted, as Wack is explaining to us in his own gentle way. That all being said, we finna get up out into the next one. Y'all know the deals. Red dot to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Agency free. Go.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.